This is a comment I get on a fairly regular basis where people tell me that if I was taking a medication to cut back on my alcohol consumption, that I'm not really dealing with the root cause of why I'm drinking. I'm just relying on a pill to help me drink less. And while I understand this argument and how someone can feel this way, to be honest, for me, it was because of the medication naltrexone following the Sinclair method. That's really why I was actually able to do the inner work to overcome my alcohol addiction. And the reason that the medication was so vital at helping me be able to do that work to truly heal and overcome alcohol addiction permanently is because of the way the medication worked to gradually what it feels like reverse the alcohol addiction from my brain. So over time through this treatment, it just quieted the craving and the compulsion and the desire for alcohol so that I actually had the mental and emotional space to do the inner work, to really think about who I was without alcohol, to really seek out a life that didn't revolve around alcohol. Just to contrast this with what it was like for me trying to overcome alcohol addiction without this medication, because I tried many, many times over many years, my challenge would be that I really just wanted to drink every single day. I was really just fighting an urge to drink. That craving was always there. That mental preoccupation, the thinking about and the obsessing about alcohol was always there. So I was just fighting that urge every single day. And whether it was a couple days, couple weeks, or couple months later, I would just say screw it and I would give into it because the urge became so overwhelming. I now know this is due to a phenomenon that's been well researched called the alcohol deprivation effect, which actually causes people who are addicted to alcohol to crave alcohol more when they quit drinking alcohol. So when I was quitting drinking, trying to go cold turkey, my craving for it was actually increasing, which is why I kept relapsing over and over again. But what naltrexone did for me when I went on that following the Sinclair method is that not only did it help me to have control when I was drinking, it started to give me an off switch so that I wasn't binge drinking anymore. I wasn't hungover or blacking out anymore. But it also started to completely eliminate my craving for alcohol, my thoughts for alcohol, the mental obsession and mental preoccupation, so that I actually felt like I had space in my mind to go to therapy and do the inner work and really heal the reasons why I was drinking and find new coping tools and new interests and hobbies and create new habits. That was so hard for me to do before because I was just constantly fighting a craving every day. But with the medication, again, getting rid of that craving, I actually felt like I had the mental and emotional space and energy to truly heal from this alcohol addiction once and for all. And I really feel like this treatment truly healed me and permanently healed me from my alcohol addiction. I haven't drank in over 5 years thanks to this treatment. And I also haven't taken the medication in over 5 years either because I did the Sinclair Method protocol, which really just required me to take naltrexone 1 hour before drinking. And the end result of this treatment is what's called pharmacological extinction of the alcohol addiction. So in other words, the addiction is really getting extinguished from the brain pharmacologically or through the medication. And this method has decades of research behind it, proving that it's has a very high success rate, clinically proven to have a 78% success rate. But unfortunately, a lot of people just still don't know that it exists. But for me, it was life-changing, and I've seen it do the same for countless others as well because I work in this field now and I see it help people every single day. It's changing lives every single day. And I don't pretend that it's the only option out there. There's other treatments that work for people, but for those who have tried abstinence-based treatments and those haven't worked for them, maybe they've tried AA or they've just tried going cold turkey, or maybe they're not in a place where they want to quit drinking right now forever, or maybe they'd like to quit drinking in the future, but they're not ready to do it now. Or maybe they just want to reduce. I started this treatment with a goal to reduce my drinking, and I was never planning to quit drinking, but after a year on the medication and the treatment, I just lost interest in alcohol. But I really do think this treatment is an ideal approach for those who want to just cut back on their drinking. Maybe they want to quit in the future, maybe they don't. But for me, it was a really awesome option just to be able to start a protocol that I knew was going to help me start by reducing my drinking over time, because again, trying to quit drinking, going cold turkey, that never worked for me in the past. So I hope that kind of addresses the question. As always, if you want to learn more about the treatment, check out my other videos or the link in my profile. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.